Pisces, welcome to my channel. We're doing your Tarot After Dark. So the Tarot After Dark is a dark reading, and it's the opposite of my daytime. So it's less bubbly, more fuzzy. Okay, so let's cozy up and let's see what is going on. I also use a kind of like a dark image deck, so this reading is not for everybody and definitely not for the faint-hearted. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I usually share my amethyst before I start to read because it's just pretty. Okay. And my natural citrine. Let's see. Pisces. Okay. I feel like you're divided, Pisces. You're not your usual self. Something is in between. Oh, we're doing intuitive. Something you're in between, not about deciding about the past or the future. You're in between whether to do what is right for you and what is right for the person concerned. Oh, you guys are getting special because we're not yet doing the tarot. I'm hearing the letter M is something for you. Someone probably you're connecting or you're the M. I'm hearing R at the same time. Okay, so those two. And then for others, I'm seeing here that you're just waiting for a go signal on their end, and then you can close this chapter of your life already. Now, some of you will receive a FaceTime call, or you've done this already, so it's like a FaceTime, not in-person communication. It feels like because I feel like your chest is getting heavier, and you feel that you wanna, like this is something off your chest that is about to explode, and it's really, it's time. This is what you're saying. It's time. You cannot prolong this anymore. I know it's weird, but I'm hearing spaghetti. Okay. Spaghetti. Ah, Two of Pentacles. You see? We are in a crossroads. Like coming back, what's good for you, what's good for them. And that's the Two of Pentacles. All right. A pending decision. Is it going to be for the best? You're trying to hold on to this. The more that you hold on, the more things can get complicated. So you focus. You focus on your work. You focus on yourself. You focus on your empire. A little bit aggravated because you see here, you're not as happy. You're not a happy camper at work. It feels like, okay, well, as soon as I finish this, I can make that decision. And there's a clock over there. You see that? It's in the top part. Okay, so there's a clock. And it feels like each second builds up. It feels like a serious conversation because, like when you say like, oh, we're going to talk and, we'll talk at 7, wait for my call. And then, like the only thing you can think of the whole time is just waiting for this call, there's this conversation. And it's building up, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. You see that? That's the pressure. This is a death card, so it feels like a pressure to end a connection. Like it is what it is. If things doesn't change, this is an impending doom. No matter how much, how much you don't want it, it's pressuring you. I can't breathe. I keep hearing that. I can't breathe. I need out. Page of Swords. Trying to find a way out. You're looking at it. But only after you guys decided like this ends here. It feels like you found out something. Not that they're talking to someone else, but it feels like they were ignoring you the whole time. And then you're saying now it's like, you can't ignore me anymore, the situation. We can't have this for the next day, 2 days. Look at that. It's the coin. If you see that at the floor, at the bottom, it's the coin. So they're not making a decision on that coin, and you're holding onto this. So everything is suspended between, you and this person, and nothing is clear. It's very uncertain. And then you have the Eight of Swords, which means for you, it's just like, wait, you're going to tell me that we're just going to ignore this, and then we're just going to forget about it. Like, we're not going to talk about this. Like, this is not the day that we're going to have this conversation. So for you, it's just like, like, what? You're going to do that again? You cut surprise? Because you took so many chances for this person, Wheel of Fortune. And then that's why for you, it's like you're so surprised because this is the faith. It's like, oh, wait, what? We're going to live this to faith? You're so surprised about their actions. And it feels like you can't, another day of this, carrying the burden of the relationship or the connection. And then let's just say you're a provider for the family or the relationship. It's just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I cannot hold on to this any longer. I want things to change. And I know what you're doing. I saw you ignoring my messages or ignoring the situation. And you can't do this anymore. Which, for you, you're shocked. Because this is a person who's having their cake and eat it. 10 of Wands. And for you, this is where you draw the line. Judgment. So you feel the pressure, which is a judgment card, right? For me, it's a pressure cooker card. And 7 of Swords, this is not you, this is them. For them, they feel like you're forcing the situation right now to talk, because that's the Swords. This is 7 of Swords. Of course, there's in denial or something's being hidden. But the Swords being forced to the person, they're going to call you out like, oh, just because you want to talk about this, this is the time. Just because you said so that we have to address it, we have to. So they're saying here, you're forcing me and I don't want this right now. So they're refusing to communicate. They're refusing to, to express themselves, because for them, judgment with the 7 of Swords, you're in the do or die, like either we do this or not. That's too much for them. I'm going to continue this reading, Pisces. Link down there in the description box below. We'll see what the other person is about, and at the same time, advice from the tarot. I'll see you guys again. Bye.